Hi, friends. Host Eric here, host of Talking with Famous People, and this is host Dixie. She's a very busy kitty, and she's got a lot of stuff to do, so she may or may not be very well participatory in this. Anyhow, I want to talk about sociopathy, psychopathy, and being an NTP. Kitty, you're so silly. Anyway, when I was a teenager, through like about 18 or 19, or 20 or 22 or whatever, I really felt kind of like a sociopath in the sense that I didn't seem to get that it would matter to me if certain people died or that I valued relationships a lot. It seemed to me that kind of as long as I got mine, so to speak, that I'd be fine. And I didn't really need anything beyond my appetites fulfilled. And I always had plenty of appetites. But I will tell you that I was wrong. I was wrong then, and I was wrong because I may have lacked a certain amount of empathy during that time period in terms of decision making, but not in terms of feeling the impacts of things. And I didn't quite get that. My FI back then was very hard for me to understand. I didn't I didn't know when I was sad that that's what that was, that I was being sad. I didn't know when I was angry that that's what it was, that I was being angry. I just thought that that thing there is awful because somehow I don't like it or I'm mad at it or something. But it was always the other thing that was the issue, not my own emotions. And like when my first girlfriend broke up with me, I didn't know that I was grieving and mourning and heartbroken. And I didn't know what that meant. I just thought shit was shitty. I don't know. But the brain continues to grow, and that disconnect between our inherent human connection to our feelings and our intellectual understanding of ourselves, that comes fairly late. I think it goes the other direction for feelers. Somebody who's got introverted feeling, for example, high in the stack, it comes fairly late for them to see things through, to make the connection between their thinking and their feelings, just as it does for us. What I would say is, until that moment when your ethics have both the framework and the authentic body source, then err on the side of caution. And know that whatever karma you incur, you'll have to pay back, regardless of whether it seems like it's karma at the moment or not. And yeah, Luna, you might do well with a super mushy boyfriend. Go for mush. Go for the mushiest guy you can find. Because you are warmth seeking, whether you know it or not. And when someone provides it to you in the way that you actually seek, you will burst into tears. So yeah, ENTPs, INTPs. No, you're not a sociopath. No, you're not a, what do they call that? There's another one that another word they use for somebody who doesn't seem to have any emotions or doesn't seem to feel things. You're not you're not that thing that you fear. You aren't. You're just, yeah, schizoid. You're not schizoid. You might behave as schizoid for about 10 years, 16 through 26 or so, maybe 15 through 25. Probably it's a younger 10 years if you're a girl. Uh, but you're not. And it is true what two up arrows says. Two up arrows says that somebody like us, we need a partner that is warm and uplifting. Somebody who provides the juice that we fail to understand or fail to connect to our thinking naturally. The importance of feelers cannot be overstated. I know if you're trying just trying to get something logical done, they can be a pain in the ass. But without them, nothing matters. So, I don't know. They provide, our feelings provide the significance for everything. Luna, for example, you have powerful emotions towards this place, probably towards me as well. I mean, just general positive emotions, like father-daughter style emotions, or something like that. You know, not like anything weird. But the point is, you've got these emotional attachments to shit. You just don't recognize it for what it is, because like are actively aggressive towards any non-logical frameworks. It's understandable because your TINE is beast mode. And so things that run afoul of it are an annoyance. I get that. You know, things that run afoul of my handle are an annoyance. And certainly those things tend to run afoul of it. Nevertheless, I reiterate my central thesis here, which is you do have emotions. You are not a schizoid. You are not a schizophrenic. I mean, a sociopath. You are not a psychopath. You're also not a schizophrenic, of course, but that wasn't what I meant to say. And this applies to most of you guys, ENTPs and INTPs out there who were wondering about that if you're on the younger side. Now, if you're out killing people or doing harm or using people as means to an end, then maybe you are a sociopath and stop it. Yeah. But, Luna, not you for sure. You're no sociopath. You're just a teenage thinker. Be good. Behave yourselves, everybody. Don't incur any karma you'll regret later. And don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. And I love you. The end.